Welcome. Welcome to Closing Night. This is the 11th annual American Documentary and Animation Film Festival. We're glad you're here. We're glad we actually can see people rather than a computer screen. We've got a wonderful movie for you tonight. And it is, if you have a cell phone, we appreciate you silencing it. And by the way, our film festival, AMDOCS, is ranked in the top 1% of the 10,000 worldwide film festivals. So we're very pleased and about the film festival. And it is my great pleasure to introduce the founder of AMDOCS, Ted Grouya. And Ted not only founded AMDOCS, he's also a filmmaker.
Thank you, Mike. You're one of my heroes, as all of our team members. As you know, we call our so-called volunteers team members. People like Mike have been with us since day one in a variety of capacities. So if you don't mind, indulge me to thank our volunteers, our team members, because they have to put up with me. See if I can improve my braille because this light is not. Also, some of you hear it at all festivals, but they're really unsung heroes. People like Cruz and Steven and Pappy and the rest of the team here at the Palm Springs Cultural Center that help us administratively, technically, and with food and drink. Please thank the Camelot Theater staff. And I just want to cut away for 2 seconds, because you know me, I like to go off script. It's not actually off script, but I wanted to do something different. Something that's, you see it at a few festivals around the world, but we call it our Homestay Host program. And some of you who know me, my history other than filmmaking is I love things international, and many years ago I was an exchange student, and then years later I was an exchange coordinator where I helped families and place students from around the world. And then I worked in the Fulbright program and international exchange programs, university affiliation. So our Homestay Host program is not something just out of convenience. It's something I truly believe brings people together. And so we have a Homestay Host person. Before I went to try to comb my hair, said, I have to talk to you about who we were hosting, and I want her to stand up, say something.
My 4th time as a homestay host, and I've had some wonderful people from all over the world. But this time, I had a wonderful lady who is a Navajo, and her film is Powerlands, and it is very, very inspiring because it's activism and trying to save indigenous people's lands all over the world from the big power corporations.
Is she here, Camille?
Yep.
Ida, Camille, are you here?
Wonderful movie.
I think she went to eat. But I just wanted to say what it's done for me, because I'm an old soul now, and I was an activist during the Vietnam War and so on. It's inspired me to be an activist again, because they're such wonderfully inspiring people, and I'm really so thrilled I did this year.
Oh. Reach out to us if you're interested in sharing your home and really becoming more aware about the world. Thank you for that. Also, we have some of our special guests that have come here. If you wouldn't mind standing up, Fido and Stavros and Volnet, and let me see who else. But all the guests, of course I can't see them. I hope you're in here. They may have been having some drinks. They're Pedro Pendejo Marquez. Pendejo. So you guys don't, that's a shtick. We were judges together in Poland, and the first things he thought I didn't understand Spanish, so he's calling me stupid, and so I called him stupid, and that's like, it's a term of endearment with us.
I love you,
Oh. And we really do. It's corny, but this community that we have, it's a big world and yet it's a small world with filmmaking, and a lot of the filmmakers kind of get what AMDOCS is about. We're about great films, but we're about this this community who I hope will support one another, whether you're a homestay host or a buyer or an audience member or filmmakers that work together. That's what gives me juice. So for this year, we're going to go straight to our awards. And we did something a little different because we have a new award and sort of a partnership with an online channel that plays inspirational shorts. And they're called Lightbeam. And they approached us, and I said, "Oh, that's too little. You got to offer a little bit more, but we'll take, because you know of our reputation, we'll get some submissions." And so we kind of created this program called the Lightbeam Competition, and we have a couple of runner-ups as well as an honorable mention. The honorable mention is Pacing the Pool, and the runner-up is Generation Impact, the inventor. And while these films don't receive a cash prize from Lightbeam, they will be offered a license fee for distribution. And the winner for the Lightbeam competition for AMDOCS 2022 is not the science type. So I don't know, did Nancy Collette come back? Are you here? Yeah, they said they would be here because I saw them earlier today, so okay. At any rate, we have $1,000 for them and a trophy. The next awards, and again, these people may not be here because this year we were trying to do a few COVID safety protocols, and our Film Fund pitch, which we did the previous 2 years because of COVID online as far as a Zoom, we did that again. We hope to bring it back again for 2023 in person. But the judges saw in their esteemed judgment 2 winners. And the fund amounts are yet to be determined. Most of you don't know, but I'm going to tell you a secret, that most festivals have, major sponsors, especially for certain activities or awards like this, like the Shell Oil Award, right? And we are funding these Film Fund winners, quite a few who have been shortlisted for Oscars and won Emmy Awards and gotten deals, distribution with HBO, PBS, MTV. We do it on our own, basically from ticket sales. So, I'm very proud of that, but it would be nice if some people stood up, because at least 80%, which is huge for such a speculative business, 80% of our competitors finish their films, and that's something to be proud of. So the winners are, thank you. The winners are In Their Hands by Ellie Rinaldi and Jack Has a Plan by Bradley Berman, and we'll inform them by correspondence. And Stavros and Volnet, who are tremendous animators and supporters of animation with their festivals, they have 2 honorable mentions for Best Animated Work. Life is a Particle, Time is a Wave, and Shum's Odyssey. But the winner from Palestine by Ahmad Salah is Night. And of course, I don't think they're here, but we will work with them. I have to move them so I don't lose my concentration. We have 2 different awards for for feature documentary, and I'm so proud to say, because we have these wonderful people, special human beings that have come all the way from Taiwan. And again, I had no influence on the judges, believe me. There's sometimes they make choices that I kind of, twist my ear on. But honorable mention goes to Ballet in Tandem. evaluation center. So there's no, standing in there's no physical award for you. But I'll find one. And these people are definitely not. Your winner for Best International Feature is Looking for Horses by Stefan Pavlovich. And the winner for, this is why I asked if Camille was here. Ivy Camille. Did she get back?
He went to eat, so I don't.
Yeah, that's not good. I told her 7 o'clock, my gosh. I mean, this is a big moment. Think about it, because she just won Best Domestic Feature.
Oh, wow.
So I'm gonna let you give it to her. You know what? Can you hand this to the lady who just at least I know that she'll get the award. She'll be shocked, I'm sure. Interestingly, I only learned today that she was at Idlewild's Arts Academy. She's a Native American Navajo from Arizona, but she went to school up here locally.
And what was the title, Teddy?
The title is called Powerlands. Powerlands. Oh, sorry, thank you. In fact, it just played before the closing night. And then we have, oh, okay, this is fun. Then we have the Best Short Documentary, which, since our 6th year, which will qualify for consideration for the Oscars. We have a couple of special mentions that go to Nuisance Bear from Canada by Jack Weissman, Gabriela Osio, and then Virtual Voice by Susanna Migani from the Sudan. Are you? That special mention. Congratulations. Oh, I'm so glad you're here. Wow. And the winner is, and I don't think they're here, but it's very interesting because it's another Native people's film, and if you guys heard me about, and I swear to you, no influence whatsoever with the judges. It's a film from Canada called The Young Man, by Holly Fortier and Larry Day. And one of the notes from the judge was that he was so affected that he couldn't stop thinking about it. And then we have our final award, which we started a few years ago, and there's a few filmmakers that take it to heart, and we're happy because this is reflective of what all independent filmmakers need to do more of as far as pushing their own works. That's just the reality of the world with so much content. And the annual CD Katz Award for the Best Hustle at AMDOCS goes to Cheryl Bookout and Sherry Galkey. I know it was nip and tuck. It was nip and tuck. So why don't you come up and you can say something. It's a beautiful award.
My gosh. Wow. I'm so excited.
Thank you. You know, it did make us push. We're going to do this, so I can't thank you enough. And it's been a really positive, fun, exciting time for us. And the principal star of our film is here, Jeff, and he was a major contributor to making this award happen. So where are you? There you
right
are.
here. Oh, you can
Jeff.
hand the award to him.
Yay! We can share. So anyway, thank you. Thank you.
Yeah, thank you. Great, thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you. Congratulations.
Thank you.
Awesome.
And before we bid adieu until 2023, we want to thank all of you for participating in AMDOCS 2022. And now let's get to our closing night film. By some filmmakers who've been here before, 4 times, super talented. Every time they share a film with us, I see this evolution. They keep improving, and it's reflected in their continued success. They'll be here on stage afterward, and we're very proud that they're a part of our family. And the Q&A and moderation will be with someone else I consider family, a treasure for our Coachella Valley art scene, and more, Mr. Bruce Fessier will handle it. You don't have to deal with me anymore. So thank you very much. We're going to go into the show.